Oklahoma consecutive appearances in the college football playoff. They're only the third school that has done that in the 5-year history of the playoffs. Alabama and Clemson, the other two. Some big losses for Oklahoma. You got to replace Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Kyler Murray and star wide receiver Hollywood Brown. But Oklahoma does bring in the most intriguing transfer of the offseason, Alabama quarterback Jalen Hurts. It will be fascinating to see how Hurts works with Lincoln Riley, because the biggest knock on Hurts is his passing ability. But what's ironic is last year, Kyler Murray in his Heisman Trophy winning campaign, he attempted 377 passes. Jalen Hurts' freshman year at Alabama, he attempted 382 passes.
Wow.
Obviously, he's got to improve his accuracy. He's got to be more productive. But I think that's something to look at in Norman. On the other side of the ball, Oklahoma returns 10 starters. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, since OU had one of the nation's worst defenses last year. I do think they will be vastly improved with the addition of defensive coordinator Alex Grinch. And then you look at the schedule, they will be favored in every game this year. The biggest test, obviously, the annual game with Texas and Dallas. They host Iowa State, but remember, the Cyclones came into Norman 2 years ago and upset the Sooners, and then they end the regular season at their Bedlam rival, Oklahoma State. For Iowa State, though, you've got to replace star running back David Montgomery. You lose talented wide receiver Hakeem Butler, but you do have freshman phenom quarterback Brock Purdy returning. That's a big plus. Plus, you also look at Iowa State. They've performed really well as an underdog. They won in Norman 2 years ago. They have to go at Oklahoma again this year. So yeah, right now, according to Colin Wilson's power ratings from the Action Network, he actually has Iowa State is rated as the third best team in the Big 12. So all you have to do is get into that top two. You make the conference championship game, and if you can win the conference championship in the Big 12, you're going to have a good shot to get to the playoff. Once you get there, who knows? So yeah, I would take a flyer on Iowa State at 200 to 1.